Hi, Jim. Hi, Jim. I'm Jim. No, you're not. You're right, I'm sorry. It's okay, we all make mistakes. Like that one time I set fire to that school. Yeah, I know. I thought it was a wasp's nest. I got some news for you. Oh yeah? Don't care. No, I really think you need to hear this news. Shut up! You're a news. Oh, come on, stop being such a baby. It'll only take 5 seconds, I promise. I want Cumpy. Excuse me? Cumpy. I want Cumpy. I swear to God I'm gonna go. Give me Cumpy! Okay, fine. You want Cumpy? I'll go and get you your damn Cumpy. What is it with you and your Cumpy? There, here you go. There's your Cumpy. You happy now? Yes. I've had enough, I'm off. Thank you for Cumpy. You're not welcome. Oh, and by the way, you just hit 1 million subscribers, so, yeah. Oh my God!
Paddy, I'm over here. Look over here.
Oh!
So yeah, you know, I agree. Shadow the Hedgehog, not the worst Sonic game. Guys, I just hit 1 million subscribers.
Ah!
1 million subscribers. What the hell is that about? Thank you so much, everyone. But also, what the hell is wrong with you? That is a number that I never thought I would ever reach in my lifetime on YouTube, and it's a bit too special to not dedicate a full video towards celebrating. But what shall I do a video on? It's gotta be important. It's gotta be grand. It's gotta say, I've reached 1 million subscribers. What should it be? I've already made the video and I don't know. So I will go to America right now and ask all of my friends. Right guys, for this video, I want to cover every single Spyro game known to existence on every portable and main console. Is that a good idea?
Oh no, look who it is! It's him! It's Simon, the dog! Yes, of course I was going to talk about Spyro when I hit 1 million subs. I've only been promising that since your Labrador was born. He's dead now. There is a reason I've avoided everything to do with Spyro up until now, though, because he's easily the most requested thing I've ever had to talk about on my channel ever since I started it. So for the sake of saving it for something special, I always told myself, not yet, Purple Prince. I'll save you for 1 million. So come on, you blokes, let's get him out! Spyro, it's finally time! Save money on my mum's hip replacement. And let's be honest, everybody loves Spyro. That's why he was so requested. Who doesn't love him? You do, don't you, Izzy? Jesus. Exactly! Thing is though, I don't want to get too overexcited. There's a lot of Spyro games out there that I could make multiple videos about. We're far beyond the days of 2012 and me only covering the first 3 games for a... No, I'm gone! So for this special, I am going to stick to the main console games and the main portable games, go through each and every one of them chronologically, and then show you why Spyro games make me wood. Part 1. Purple is gay. Right, so first off, no matter if you like Spyro or hate his guts, you cannot deny the iconic status of this box art. This colour scheme, this art style, it's so PlayStation. It is perfect. I wouldn't change a thing about it. Why is that there? The story of Spyro 1 is that the press have gone over to the Dragon Realms to interview the dragons about a wretched old boil known as Nasty Nork, and they decide to make fun of him on live TV. Besides, he is ugly. Got a real Kanye West over it. Now, how did Nasty hear that savage diss all the way from his house? Well, you have to remember, this was way back in the 90s, and everybody thought TVs worked like telephones. Don't forget, TVs had only been around for 70 years. Because of that, Nasty Nork casts a crystallizing spell on every dragon in the kingdom, except for Spyro, because... luckily for us though, Spyro is purple, and purple is a sick colour. Everything purple kicks ass, which means Spyro runs off to kick ass, which means the game itself would inevitably kick ass. Except his voice. That doesn't really kick anything aside from my face. What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after you. Is it because of his colour? Did they give him a chain-smoking teenager's voice because no one would think he was cool for being purple? That's outrageous. Some of the best things in life are purple, like bruises and... ringworms. Destiny? I just want to kick some... Just toast those enemies and collect the treasure! See, kids? Spyro is cool! He nearly said bottom! In Simon 1, you skip around luscious open environments unless the game stops you with the big shapes. Smashing all of your nan's china with your head, gliding from island to island, setting sheep on fire, occasionally fighting a boss, cracking open old men. Run! Run! And eventually run off to Nasty's lair to spit roast him. That Nasty Nork is toast. Yeah, he is. And honestly, that's kind of it. This is a fairly standard collectathon platformer from the time. Find as many gems, dragon eggs, and crystallized perverts as possible in order to unlock more hub worlds to find as many gems, dragon eggs, and crystallized perverts as possible. But Simon does have some tricks up his sleeve to stick out above your Banjo-Kazooies and your Super Martins. Let's go! Yahoo! In case you didn't notice, Spyro is a dragon, and that means he has 5 unique things that make the game work entirely on their own. 1. Gangly skin. Simon not only jumps like every other knobhead, but by hitting jump again can use the loose parts of his back to glide long distances, all the way to Scotland. This isn't only an extremely fun and liberating thing to do in every Spyro game, but it allows the level design to focus not just on horizontal flat landscapes. Now you can have giant, sprawling, and tall levels based on verticality. You see that glimmering secret pile of treasure fire out there? Well, if you get yourself high enough somewhere else in that level, and not from a weed, you may be able to reach it. It's not even a case of you finding the one single place to cross that one single gap, turning the glide function into a situational invisible bridge either. You can glide off of any surface in any direction, which means the designers can hide more secrets in more creative places, and gives you a breathtaking sense of freedom and adventure in each level, which can also be tense as hell. Whenever I'm about to make a risky-looking glide, I always have this inner fear of, oh my god, I want that stuff over there, but is my glide going to be high enough to reach it? Well, I guess there's only one way to find out, so here I go. But once I'm gone, I'm committed, so I have to be confident. Oh god, I'm not going to make it, am I? Oh god, Simon, you're going to die. I'm so sorry, Simon, this is my fault. You're flying slowly towards your coffin and you're seeing it happen right in front of your eyes, but I'm powerless to do anything. Oh no, please don't look at me, Simon. I'm sorry, please stop making me own my guilt. Please stop looking at me. 2. Bad breath. Instead of any clumsy jumps or precise melee attacks, Simon uses a wide, close-range fire breath attack to kill the enemy Norks or break open baskets for gems. Not only a really fun thing to do, but it looks cool, leaves little black ashes behind, and basically guarantees a hit if you're facing the general direction of the breath since it has such a wide girth. 3. The horn. Simon can use his horns for even more utility than the flame breath. It can break metal vases and baskets, attack basic Norks no problem, and gives you a speed boost which makes basic running around much more thrilling and quick when you need to get a move on with your little bum. 4. Whirlwinds. If you jump into a whirlwind, the camera moves downwards and lets you look right up Spyro's 5. Small thing that isn't a dragon and has nothing to do with dragons at all. That wispy little skinny lemon is Sparks the dragonfly, and he is your health bar somehow. Yellow means you've got 4 hits left, blue is 3 hits left, green is 2 hits left, gone is 1 hit left, and then you keep yourself healthy by murdering smaller creatures that have no ways of fighting back, just like in real life. But honestly, I couldn't care less about health points. I just want Sparks to look yellow as often as possible, because blue and yellow look like spoiled cheese. I don't want Sparks to look ill, so I give him as many butterflies as possible. I would even go all the way back to the beginning of an empty level to top him up if I have to. No small animal is too far away for me to gut. In fact, we do it just for fun in our spare time, don't we, Scott? What? You can say that again, but here's where things get interesting. On their own, the moves that Spyro can pull off are pretty sweet, but when you mix them together, whoa. You get big enemies that can only be framed and armored enemies that can only be charged with your horns. Then you get enemies that are too big to charge but also armored from your frame, so a new weakness needs to be discovered. You get collectible dragon eggs that are stolen by thieves that are too quick to be framed, so need to be charged towards all over the level while they go. This noise triggers my stomach acid. You get supercharged panels on the floor to make your charge get faster and faster the more time you spend on the panels, and the more time you spend on the panels, the further your jump and glide becomes. And it's because of that example in particular why I love levels like treetops, because once you get going it's like yeah, most people hate it, but you're all morons. Sure, it takes me a few attempts to remember the routes, and I die a few times every time I come back to it after a while, but the satisfaction of finding the correct starting point of a supercharged panel, jumping over to another island to keep gaining speed on another supercharged panel, and then making that one final gigantic glide over to the hardest to reach area of the whole game is ingenious and incredible to get right. The game isn't full of stuff like this, but when it is, it nails it and makes me go. I even like the little balance things going on with how you control Spyro, like flame breathing, for example, being an easier and safer attack to do against baskets and enemies, but the trade-off for that is that everything is slower and the gems that drop from them float up into the air in full loops. But if you try and go for a risky charge attack as much as possible, you'll find it's not only faster, but then the gems will follow immediately after you once you break the basket or kill the enemy. I even love how you can charge different barrels towards the end of the game to attack the then you get those one-off bonus levels for each world that turns the game into a free-flying time trial of destruction. These will be known from now on as speedways. Why can't Simon fly all over the place whenever he wants at any other point in the game? Because you ask too many questions. Actually, it's most likely because whenever he does fly on his own, he can get... This is the reason people still love the original Spyro PS1 series even until today. It's the fine mix of all of these moves to make the series a blast to play, with a couple of extra references to other games for good measure. I always believed in you, Spyro! You gotta believe! Time to get romantic! The charm of the world around you is off the charts too, and there's so much detail put into the tiniest things. If you charge into a bull instead of flaming it, it'll get stuck in the ground by its horns. If you move up a steep hill, Simon's walk cycle changes. Set fire to cacti and watch them shake the ashes off. Watch enemies capture smaller creatures and then get too distracted celebrating to attack you. See how terrified enemies look as you walk towards them, but once you look away from them, they... Seriously though, there are Norks everywhere, and nearly every single level gives you a different variant of them, which the game really didn't need to do. There's Norks with swords, Norks with clubs, Norks with flags, Norks with tasers, Norks with guns. Norks with guns. Easy does it, I'm too small and I can't reach that. Also, I'm British, which means you probably hate me, but it also means that I love saying the word Norks. The hills have Norks, the castles have Norks, the harbours have Norks, the fairies have Norks. You know what's sad as well? In the Reignited Trilogy remake, they got rid of the Norks with guns and replaced them with purple water pistols. Oh, come on now. What? You don't like seeing guns in your video games? What are you? A cuckwoke? And hey, I may really dislike Spyro's voice in this game, but the other dragons you rescue are another thing entirely. Spyro, my friend, how about a hit on gliding? How about you get fun? I love all of these guys. They're only ever on screen for like 5 seconds each, but they're the most memorable part of the game for me. Ever since you're a wee puppy smoke, we've known I forget. They mostly serve as hints and tips when you find them, even though the hints are all horrible. Big enemies like this get off with a cloud that cannot be charged. But a quick flame, that should defeat them. Yes, I already killed that guy to rescue you. What are you talking about? Did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing X at the very top of your jump? How do you think I got here? Flame won't harm metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick. This is World 2. I've been doing this for the last 6 levels. Are you senile? Be careful, Spyro. This boss has many tricks up his sleeve. What does that mean? Some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor. I don't blame them. They're very sensitive. The best line in the entire game, though, easily goes to Cletus. My man Cletus. What does he say? Spyro, it's great to see you, but I've got to go. Alright, bye then. You know what all the dragon's favourite thing is to say, though? Thank you for releasing me. I swear that most of these smelly lizards say this line on repeat, and by the end of the game, nearly every single one of them says it. You want to see how many I found? Thank you for releasing me. 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 But don't worry, not all of them say thank you. Some of them say thanks. Thanks for releasing me. It's really a shame though that as a game itself, Spyro 1 is just alright. Welcome to my radiant toilet. Yeah, despite my accolades, I actually don't think Spyro 1 is that great, mainly because of how primitive and stripped back it feels, especially compared to the sequels, which isn't Spyro 1's fault, but I'm blaming it anyway. I don't care what you say because I'm friends with the super popular YouTuber Vsauce too. I care then. You may kiss the bride. Hey, Tim! See, he even calls me by my real name, like my mummy when she's upset with me. You know, it's weird. It always surprises me when I remember that the first Spyro came out in 1998. This wasn't an early PlayStation title, and yet I think it feels like one. There's just something missing. I can't explain it. There's no gimmicks, no major surprises. I mean, I do love simplicity in games that are to the point, but with cartoony characters on Johnny John Spyro the Johnson, the simplicity holds it back for me. Especially when you compare it to the following games. Spyro 1 feels really plain, just like how Crash 1 feels compared to Crash 2. And by 1998, Crash 3 had already perfected the Crash formula, whereas Spyro was just getting his feet wet. And when Spyro gets his feet wet, he dies. The collectathon gameplay loop is pretty basic and gets a bit samey for me after a while too, with not much variety in what you actually do, aside from more dangerous glides and slightly different enemies. And for as much as I love the visual style, the presentation itself also gets a little bit too samey for me. Aside from that, these things can get really shitted off too. What are these things? Why do they look like that? How do they slide around so quickly? Get off me, you radish! No matter how many times I replay this game, I can never remember the names of levels or tell them apart by screenshots. They just don't leave much of a lasting impact on me. I don't think there's anything entertaining or that endearing about the characters and story. Spyro's voice, I think I smell a barbecue, makes me want to shit down a chimney. The sound effects feel really wet and sloppy without much impact or crunch. The charge controls are pretty damn loose and slippery. The charging jump height is shorter than a stand for a toddler trying to reach a sink. The glide can sometimes feel really heavy but doesn't always make its target even when you feel like it should. And then there's all the little things that add up over the course of the game. You hit these and then jump over them to get the gems. Why? It's awkward. If you miss it, you just do it again. Waste of time. These things you breathe fire on over and over again until they pop. Pointless. Why am I doing this? Waste of time. This rolling mechanic, useless. I only find it handy on these single dog enemies on this single level because everything chases you down anyway even if you roll. Waste of button. Then you have the soundtrack, composed by one of my favourite drummers of all time, Stuart Copeland. It's a soundtrack beloved by basically everyone. And I think it's... there? Oh my god. Yes, it's that Stuart Copeland, the drummer from the all-time classic rock band, The Policeman. Look, I don't hate the music, it's good music. In fact, it's one of Barry Kramer's favourites, and he's going to play a little bit of it for us right now. What's here? I don't get the undying love for this game's soundtrack in particular. I think it's way too spacious and meandering for the kind of game that this is. And if you tie a rope around my neck and ask me to match which songs go with what levels or else you'll hang me, I'd say, I don't know. But then I say that anyway because I don't mind that. Don't get me wrong though, when the visuals and music come together into a gourmet, creamy cereal, it's downright incredible. Now with added, my go-to example being Dark Hollow in World 1. But as a whole, I just don't dig the soundtrack that much. It's well constructed, it's well performed, and there are some great tracks here. I just can't remember most of it, and I don't think it matches the gameplay that well. And these bosses, these absolute garbage fire F-tier bosses, F for very stinky. These are the worst parts of the game for me. They aren't bosses, they're regular levels that are really small with slightly stronger enemies that I wouldn't let near a stall. First boss, Toasty. He's a scarecrow that is actually a sheep on stilts. Hit him 3 times, he does nothing. These regular dog enemies are more dangerous than him. Second boss, Dr. Shem. Hit his back after jumping over like 2 attacks. Third boss, Blowhard, more like Blow Chunks. Fourth boss, Metalhead. Charge into metal poles that aren't electrified. You win. Boss 5, Jacques. Do some platforming and then question why the hell he has a regular French name. Final boss, Nasty Nork. Is sadly just as easy to kill as any other regular Nork. You chase him, he does nothing, you win. When the edge of the walkway is more threatening than the final boss, you know you've balls it. At least you got a pretty sweet reward for 100% of the game though. You get access to Nasty's loot. The only actual free-flying level where you just explore everywhere, blow up everything, and steal all of his treasure. Thanks to the stimulus check, Nasty breast, then the credits roll. Nostalgia. You know, even though this isn't my favourite Spyro game, I do have problems with it. I do like it a lot still to this day. I enjoy this game, and every time I reach this credit sequence and hear this music and watch all the low-poly fly-by level camera stuff going on, it lets me know that I made a good choice in picking up this game to replay it again. No sheep were harmed during the creation of this game. No, you're lying. You cooked them up and you sent them to... Spyro 1 is a classic, no doubt. But at the end of the day, even though I've got a lot of nostalgia for it, this is not the game that I replay whenever I feel like I'm in. It's better than Crash 1 for a first attempt, but it still feels like a first attempt. You're a first attempt. Oh no. Who is that? I'm the amazing Wendigo. The amazing Wendigo. No. Where? Look, they made another Spyro game. Now this is where shit starts getting good. Thank you, the amazing Wendigo. Oh fuck! Yes, you lads. It's Spyro 2. He's back, and I'm back. Look alive, everyone. It's Simon 2. Rip my ropes. Or as I personally know it, Simon 2. Great. A garden. To be honest, I prefer the European name of Gateway to Glimmer against Ripto's Rage, but I will admit it is strange. Glimmer is just the first level of the game. You're never looking for a gateway to it. That'd be like if this was called Crash Bandicoot Sans. Right away, we've got much better cutscenes with actual story in them. And boom, bang, bing, we've got new characters who are better than anything we saw in Spyro 1. You've got the Professor, who's a bastard mole, digging up all of my life. You've got Laura, who's a fawn-you dog. And Hunter the Cheetah, who always looks like he works with his fingers. Even Simon's voice is improved. Is this ring ever gonna stand? I forgot what the sun looks like. If you don't know, that is the voice of Tom Kenny. And if you don't know who that is, I'll give you a hint. Rabbits have force fields to separate us. If you can find diodes, you can use them to tear out the force field. One thing though, why, only in the cutscenes, does it sound like the voice actors are spitting into the mics? There's also the new baddie, Ripto, who is very small and angry, and that's basically all there is to him. I never really understood the love for him as a villain, I'm sorry. And these 3 bozos accidentally summoned him to their world, so it intercepted Spyro on the way to his holiday. Oh, sorry, vacation. Yeah, your best friends in this game kidnap you and hold your holiday hostage until you fix their big messy. Thanks so much, you woman. Donkey. Spyro 2 as a game though is basically Spyro 1 again, but everything is better. Literally everything. It's like jumping from Crash 1 to Crash 2, or pre-vomit to post-vomit. I'm far from the only person that thinks that, right, John? It's Spyro 2 and Spyro 3 somehow even worse. Yeah, you're right. It's just so many quality of life changes here, it's not even funny. And it all comes together perfectly to make me go, the glide falls a little bit slower to make long jumps easier, the charge controls are a lot tighter and lets you jump higher while charging to make rushing around levels twice as easy. Spark the Dragonfly picks up gems from further away, he eats butterflies and burn animals much faster than Spyro 1, the camera moves around with it faster, the sound effects are guttier and have more punch to them. And on top of the updates for existing ideas, there's all of the new stuff added in too, like auto-saving, which was a massive deal, because back in those days, we didn't have it. Instead of the stop immediately and splash on the floor triangle move you could do mid-glide in Simon 1, now you have a hover move to give you extra time to correct the glide, and give you a tad more height and distance at the end of your glide. Now, instead of getting extra lives from the life clan, while Spark is at full health, you can stack him with multiple burn animals to eventually give you a life if you eat enough. Spyro can spit! Enemies now don't drop gems to collect, instead add to a defeated enemy tile that can help you unlock a temporary power-up specific to that level, giving you way more chances to supercharge it alongside brand new powers like spring jumping, projectile, super breath attack, and temporary flight in the level. And speaking of levels, you now only need to collect one thing at the end of the stage to beat it, with optional missions dotted around each level, awarding you orbs that can be used to unlock further levels, bosses, and secrets. And they can sometimes be centered around the platforming that Spyro does best, or something totally new and different, like hockey matches against this freak, various puzzles hidden around the stage, or blowing up a load of UFOs piloted by... And to top it all off, when you collect everything, you get a little goat! The Speedway stages return and are exactly the same as previously. Okay, that wasn't new, I'm sorry, I don't know why I mentioned. Now after you beat the main time travel challenge, you can then freely explore the Speedway level without a time limit to find secret hidden characters to talk to then give you more unique orb missions that change up the gameplay even more. And then you can end your day by being a flag-burning, filthy hippie. Yeah, down with vegetables! Oh yeah, there's also way more cutscenes now too. Some for entertaining story bits, and others for whenever you enter a new level, just to give them that extra dash of personality and depth to them. I like them. You see what the problems are in the level before you get there, help them out, then you fix the problem and see what happens after you leave the level. It's like mini stories within the main story. It's really cute. little seahorse dying from lack of water and being baited over and over again for a drink he never gets. Just give him the damn water, you rat! Maybe the sorcery! It's cool though that every level has inhabitants to talk to now, and they're nearly all fully voice acted. The only other thing you could interact with in Simon 1 was the balloonist, and sorry man, not only did you not actually speak, but you only had a good feeling step ladder. Even the fairy checkpoint talks to you now. She's called Zoe, and she likes to pitch shift her voice at random. Staple. A character that dredges up the worst of a human being. A character that inspires fear, hatred, spite. Bags. Hello there, Spyro. Would you like to learn to swim underwater? I suppose I could teach you for a small fee. Moneybags is a round bell end, seems to exist everywhere, all at once on every level, and only lives for one thing: locking things away from you and stealing your gems in order to unlock them for you. That's all he is. He's a fat, greedy barrier that has no conscience, no dignity, and only cares about money. Must be something. In a rich man's guns, he's a leech, a stain. He's an alt-right Winnie the Pooh that converts a generation of kids into anti-capitalists. To be perfectly frank, he makes me want to get my killing shoes on. What a sweet relief. In fact, I don't even think that any furries like him. Let's ask one. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Year 621. Spyro _the_dragon. Space order :score. Enter. Right, see, it doesn't do anything for it. Oh, what's that? You want to sell me a triple submarine to get by a load of robot sharks? I don't need any of that. You're scamming me. Look, see, I don't need to. Okay, fair enough. Oh, look at you there, money bags. Are you a little cold from the snow? Oh, no, wait. It's just your soul. It's everything to do with him. It actually used a double jump glitch in level 1 to not only completely ignore him and his stupid break, but also use the same glitch to get on top of the ledge that I also need to pay him later on in the game to learn how to climb, and then finish up the rest of the level without paying him a cent, meaning that I can never afford his swimming lessons right after level 1 without needing to go to another level first to try and save up enough. This has been a money-saving tip with Daddy Caddy. Next week, we'll find out how to stop yourself from spending your own money by learning how to keep pennies in your ass. The levels are bigger and give you way more stuff to do and leave a longer lasting impression, but they aren't so big as to make you go, oh no, I can't eat that. And the music is miles better as well. In fact, I'd go so far as to say it sucks. Milkshake for a big straw. Way more creative, zesty, multi-instrumental, and more percussive. There's even vocals in some of the tracks. My favourite being the one that sounds like a meditating Mr. Bean. And the one where it sounds like a really big man just ate something he didn't like. Then there's all the little mug dudes with their mouths that look like urinals and they go, if you ask me though, the award for best line in the game easily goes to, even though I'm a vegetarian, I think you should kill. He's so hardcore about killing an animal that he even goes off script. Oh, by the way, I have a theory about this game I don't think anybody's ever brought forward before. Hunter is reptile. And no, I don't mean just because of their exact same size. Other characters in the game are all like, can you help me tie my shoelaces? And then you help them and they reward you. But Hunter, he deliberately bricks himself in igloos and hides all through you until you nearly kill yourself with a jet ski parachute. He won't give you 2 orbs that you desperately need to save the world unless you run around in a sub-zero cave catching crystals to amuse him. He won't give you the items that you need to defeat the man that he summoned himself until you jump on his captured manta ray and follow a seahorse for a bubble fart. He plays dumb, but he's not dumb. He has like half of the orbs you already need in his pocket and just doesn't give them to you because you're loud. Have you ever noticed how you never see them together on the same screen? He's the bad guy here. He is Ripto. I also love the way that so many characters have that low-poly PS1 over-exaggerated head and mouth shape too. They all look like talking drum cymbals. Hi Hunter, I'm Spyro and I want to learn all your incriminating documents. I've seen this one level where you run around and find all of the bones of the skeleton to put him back together. How beautiful is that? It's so good to see my friend looking healthy again. Does he? Oh no, what does that mean? What's gonna happen? Yes, I had to sit through the whole thing, so you had to as well. Now let's move on to I think he wants to dance for you. Oh no. Oh, my favourite part of the whole game though is when you get to World 2, Autumn Plains, and find this level called Zephyr, where there are all these slugs on the ground in the middle of a civil war with these birds from the sky, and you help out the slugs by destroying the birds' ammunition building. Wow! What an explosion! My disc is a little scratch, and then immediately after that is another level called Breezy Windpipe, where you go to the homeland of the birds in that same war, and then you help them get their airship running again so they're able to counterattack this massive, ensuring that the war can rage on for many years to come. Spyro isn't different to global relations, he is a war profiteer. I love Zephyr anyway though, because they're these baby birds that spit ammunition from mother birds dropping it from the sky into their mouths, and when they don't have anything they're like, oh, you're hungry, are you? Yeah, well, I've got your money right here. Then there's a bit where there's a slug named Romeo and a bird named Juliet, and a tragic star-crossed love on the battlefield, and you need to reunite them in this extremely fun magic seed platforming puzzle, where different platforms grow in different soil, and when you want to see back the soil quenches like a bummer, I'll have to solve the puzzle. Juliet sounds like this. Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Oh, there's Romeo. There's just so many fantastic moments here. How about that mission where you have to get the professor's pencil back by trading an egg with a nest that spits out a seed to go into a plant pot that spits out a rubber duck that goes to the duck family to give you a turnip? Okay, but then you can go to a cauldron which spits out corn that goes into a water fountain and gives you a very soggy pencil. It's so good, man. And how about the secret agent that sounds like I'm a secret agent? And when he's looking around to make sure you aren't following him, he does that. That is how I'm looking around for things for the rest of my life. And the robots in Metropolis, they're adorable. Listen to them. Even the bosses are an improvement. There's only 3 this time. It doesn't matter because they all make up for the wet jokes that were in Spyro 1. They actually have attack, they're fun fights, and in Dog's case, even a little bit challenging. This is one of the better bosses in the whole Spyro series, actually. As great as Simon 2 is, though, I think it's perfect. In fact, there's a couple of major real low points for me. I'm taking this as way too hard. Pushing your roses can name like 50 of them, can't you? No! Mission in Hurricane when you have to put lightning stones into power generators and then have to defeat the thieves that keep them moving them and throwing them around the level. I mean, look, I'm very glad I finally get some representation. But man, does this take forever. It isn't difficult, just immeasurably boring. This part here where you need to flame fish into this angry Kiki's mouth. I can't stand this bit. You need to get 10 fish in his mouth, and any red fish reset the count of like a billion fish. So by the time you see the yellow ones inside the dead ones to flame, it's too late to flame them, you missed the mouth. So you end up prematurely eating flame all the time, thinking you're flaming the yellow fish, and then catching the red fish, and then, oh god, not that one! Spyro the Great! Apparently there's a cheat this bit by looking directly into the water in first person mode to see what fish is coming. Well, is it cheating? I'm just using what the game gives me. I'm a good boy, I won't watch on my own. And of course there's another bit, which is possibly the most infamous part of the whole game. But before we get there, I just have to ask you a quick question. And shit, yeah, just quit the game and start a new game over. I can complete the save file and voila, you now have super buff and maybe start the game. That's sick as well. That's all that you can cheat. You want to make Simon look like he has leprosy, so you can do that. What? That's still not enough? How about business mode? Yeah, you can do that too. Finally, a game character just for me. What? That's still not enough? Well, how about this? You put Spyro in a trouser press, the end. Okay, so where are we? We've done 1, 2, 3. Oh, look everyone, it's my good friend Face Face. Yeah, now on game number 3. Making honey is all I need to drink my orange juice. Ha! You are so full of fat. Give me another one. Most people buy one face wash, but I have to buy 3. You are full of surprises, Face Face, and so is this game. Oh boy, everyone, it's Simon 3. Yay, a donut. Finally, the original classic trilogy made by Insomniac Games. And we're fitting it over because as a kid, Spyro 3 made me into Insomniac. I adore Spyro 3 with every nerve ending. Every time I put the animation on.